So on the Lion Pride Music Party Bus for the Seattle Hemp Fest Tryouts 2013 at Jazz Bones on 6th Ave in Tacoma, Washington, with this great band in front of me, Station to Station.
Hey-ho.
Awesome. So do you guys like to introduce yourselves to the interwebs?
I am Brett Anarchy Rudy, playing rhythm guitar, backing vocals.
Backing vocals. I'm Justin Olson, DJ, keyboard. I'm Chris, I sing.
My name's Nick, I play the drums.
I'm Robbie, the bassist.
Alright, so you guys excited to be here tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling about ended up possibly on main stage for, Seattle Hemp Fest, play in front of 40,000 people?
That'll be a dream come true, you know. We're a hard-working band, and we've got a lot of different tricks up our sleeves, so we modified a fun party set tonight for the Stony crowd, and we hope that we get picked up because we got a lot to show.
Alright. So, can you tell me a little bit about your band history? Like, how long you guys been playing?
Brett?
That's gonna be these guys right here.
Yeah.
Me. Originally kind of a DJ trio, and I've added bass and drums, working kind of a synth of acoustic and electronic music of all variations.
Nice.
When I moved to Seattle from San Diego, I started writing tunes for what I wanted to be a live project. That was 2009. Then I started working with Brett, who I met teaching music. We were both guitar instructors at the same spot, and we had a DJ, and so he was playing these backing tracks, and Brett and I were singing and playing guitar over them. And then 2011-12, we started working with other musicians, and Nick MC, who's also an incredible DJ and producer, took some interest in the project. He had his electronic kit, so he started coming over and jamming, and then Rob lives with them. They're old best friends, and Robbie was like, I'm a drummer, but I'll buy a bass. The guy buys a 5-string bass, and next thing you know, we had to do a DJ switch, and Blacklist was just coming back to town from Arizona, also very notable.
Keys.
Plays keyboards, DJs.
In fact, that's kind of a requisite. You have to have at least 2 instruments in your repertoire.
It's a must-have.
Minimum.
Sure.
I think we got, 3 drummers in the band and three DJs?
I'm the worst out of all of them. I don't know how I got this job.
You'd be like Arcade Fire, just go on stage like, yeah, by the way, we have 2 drummers. They play at the same time.
Except for one place.
Pan hard stereo.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works.
It's like, you have so much double bass, you need a person to specialize.
Play drums on the bass. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've seen people play guitar and have like a little bass drum in front of them. They play like rockabilly stuff.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. So, what would you say, like, well, how long have you been playing? Like, how many years would you say?
With this lineup, we're just coming up on maybe a year and a half or something like that.
It's actually 1 year.
1 year, yeah. Station's been around since 2009, though. I mean, we were playing shows as a trio way back,
Nice. So, what would you guys say be like, what are your favorite moments as a band?
I don't know, Mexican prostitute.
I can tell there's a story there.
Probably the most memorable, that's for sure.
Story time, everyone. Gather around, children.
Elaborate.
We had a rough gig that night.
So we had a rough gig. It was my first gig.
Show
It was my first gig with these guys.
His first gig. I've been with him for maybe, a few months, right? And, granted, we had a couple drinks before the show, but we get up and Loose Lips over here starts saying, I'm not going to play another song until someone gets me a shot of tequila. Silence. And a Mexican prostitute.
Silence.
Silence. And then some Mexican guy comes back, I think from the kitchen, but he comes back and it's like, hey man, I'm Mexican. I don't appreciate that. This guy's like, well, dude, it's cool, man. I'm like half Mexican. It's all good.
Herrera.
I dropped him on
Yeah. I look like a white guy, but I really
that's
am
cool,
half
man. I'm
Mexican.
Mexican too.
His last name is Herrera, for the record.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and say that.
It'd be like Hebrew first name, Irish last name, middle name I don't know.
White guy,
half Mexican, Hispanic, quarter British, quarter Cherokee. It's like people are like, you're not Mexican. It's like it's the freaking quarter British. It comes out too strong. Damn it. Yeah.
Good times, good times.
3 weeks into summer, it's like I'm black. Always.
I'm just red.
Yeah.
Burn and peel, baby. Burn and peel.
Oh my god, I've seen people with like sunburns right under their eyelids. It's like, ooh.
Wearing sunglasses all day. It's like
the worst. just
Northern
Light.
European.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I've seen like pasty white girls too, and it's just like, oh, I don't want to bring you with me for the summer. It's like,
I rely on the quarter of black Irish and
Everybody
made
will
it to
notice
tan. Otherwise, I'm sunk. So.
have you ever heard of like, oh, I'm a black Scottish bastard or Cyclops, like fucking the video game reference, but yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So, what do you think? What's like the hardest thing about being a musician? Would you say?
Finding time to arrange practices, scheduling times to record, all this when you have to work for a living. That's one serious drag about it.
finding time to promote yourself when all you really want to do is just sit in the studio and make your music.
And we all have our own different paths and likes in what we do, and collectively I think that works, but at the same time I think that it's also, you know, like he said, it's hard to get everybody on the same page on the same day at the same time. But ultimately I think it works in the end because we all have the same ambition and the same goal.
For me, the hardest thing is just separating your public persona from your private persona, you know, especially the older you get. Like, I'm 32 now. Being 26 and being a DJ and in a band and whatnot, you know, that line can be blurry between, like, you know, rock star party or whatever, right? But in all reality, I'm interested in being a family man and having a private life and separating myself from all this. And you get really emotional when your job is also, you know, your art. You know, you can't separate those two. So it's like, even though you might have a thick skin or whatnot, if people are critical of you or, you know, you get bashed or something like that, it's hard to not take it personally, you know.
Excuse me.
No, like was it you said it's like, oh, or is he like ex-buddy? So yeah, it was you.
Ex-buddy.
Oh man. I'm like, oh, 19. How old are you? And you're like 27. I'm like, oh.
27,
This is the rock star right here.
Like, oh.
He gets the X on the wrist
Like I'm
Because you get an X and I don't.
because he's a rock star.
Because I
Next
got
one,
my
next
ID
one,
spots.
he partied a little too hard.
I got
A
holes
little too hard.
in my IDs
Oh, is that
for
right?
days.
Oh, since yesterday.
Yeah, true story.
Your ID looks like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god. Oh
Just so
man.
you didn't even see anything through it.
It's a good lyric.
Wait.
Yeah.
I
For a
do.
country song, a little like rockabilly song.
It's like my girlfriend left me, but I'd buy a beer, but I can't because I got holes on my ID.
ID looks
like
Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
That is a great out on a date. Like, are you gonna take me out for drinks? It's like, yeah, but you're buying.
Because I can't legally.
I'll go to the back, go get the beers and meet me back there.
I'll sit behind the venue.
I'll sneak back
You
there.
good with pounding a bit?
That's why he carries a Starbucks cup around.
Ah.
Ain't no coffee in that
Spiked,
thing.
spiked a little bullet rye.
So earlier you were saying you're a little sick. How, like, does that
You
happen
gonna put me
often?
on blast, huh? I haven't even told the band members yet.
Oh.
No,
No,
dude.
fuck up.
Honestly, I've been on tour DJing. I played LA and San Diego and
Nice.
came back and, you know, played a Q headlining and had band practice and did all this different stuff. No problems. Rehearsals, no problems. Wake up this morning, you know, just total
Seems to happen.
sore throat.
I was just caught up to you.
Yeah, it just caught up to me today. But I was doing my warm-ups in the car and everything. I should be just fine, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, and I've been sick in 2 years, and I was proud of that. Like, oh man, I haven't been sick in 2 years. Tell people like, get away from me. I don't want to get
I want
sick.
to splice your immune
Instantly.
And then
Next day.
like a week into filming with Levi, we go to the 420 show up at Studio 7, the Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I come back home from the weekend, and I left my heater off. Which was stupid because I cranked it up all the way all night. Woke up, it was still cold, like freezing cold, shivering, and sick for a week after that. I'm like, oh man,
Yep.
Gotta love it.
like
It'll get you.
it's just when you don't want it at all,
Right.
For sure.
'cause it'll get you. Yeah, and then so anything you want to say to your fans tonight, like about like, you know, they should come support you at Jazz Bones or wherever you're at. Like, you
Rock
gotta
out, jam out, have
we
fun.
we might be cover heavy tonight, but we'll weave a few originals in and definitely have a lot more should we play Myrtle Beach or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, we're not going to North Carolina.
I didn't
Myrtle
I didn't
Edward.
even get
That's
to ask
Edward.
what genre do you guys play? I should
Ooh,
have
that's
asked
a
that.
great question.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic
You mean
question.
tonight?
Oh yeah. Well, tonight.
That's
What-
definitely show specific.
Yeah, it is very
We're
show specific.
open, so many different sounds. and it was very intriguing for me to come in and actually be a part of such a wide spectrum of music. So really today it's genre specific, but as a whole, I mean, you can never really tell what might come out.
We're definitely crowd pleasers for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really try to tailor our sets to whatever the audience is. Not that we don't have identity. We've got something like upwards of 50 songs, so we can really cherry pick our sets. You know, at core, we're probably more like a synth pop, like borderline industrial band. Like we like our electro kind of beats, and we like maybe our little dubsteppy beats and stuff like that with kind of an industrial twinge. But
So that's,
tonight we're going to be doing more of like a, you know, just party rock, fun jams, get your hands in the air,
Party music.
party jams tonight.
awesome.
Yeah,
Electronic feel
Thank-
to it.
with a slight electronic feel. Yeah.
Where can people find you guys on the internet?
Probably the best place to go is always Facebook. So you know, if you look for facebook.com/station to station, yeah, and then of course SoundCloud there's like probably 6 tunes up there. We have an EP out, and then there's two songs that have been posted recently, and then also Reverb Nation, which is always a really good hub for you know, actual bands and whatnot. You know, we get a lot of traffic through there, and we've got you know, Press Pack and all that good stuff up there on Reverb Nation as well.
Awesome. All right, so this concludes our Lion Pride Music interview with Station to Station here at Jazz Bones on, what is it today, 8th?
Yeah,
Yes.
the 8th. We're good with the 8th.
Yes, May 8th.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I don't know exactly. I don't even know.
Somebody says.
Yeah, it's like summer's just kind of sneaking up on us.
Summertime.
Oh yeah.
When the living's easy.
All right, so this concludes the interview. Go like these guys on Facebook. Go listen to their music. Go to their shows, and come down to Jazz Bones on Wednesdays, 8 to past midnight. We got usually bands, DJs for the Hempfest 2013 in Seattle tryouts. Check it out.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.